He's just not accurate.
He was off the mark 29% of the time.
Caleb Williams can throw the ball deep, but can't hit a guy if he's right in front of him. I've seen maybe one good game from him.
Derek, do you have any particular games or areas in week one where you want to talk about in particular? It could be anything, miscellaneous. It doesn't have to be a game. It could be a player. It could be an offense. It could be a scheme. It could be a play itself. Whatever you want to talk about, I'm open ears to it.
Okay. I want to talk about one specific player. It's a player who I shit on a lot. It's Caleb Williams.
Yes. I'm ready. I got stats. I've got shit pulled up from 1940.
Right. Let's just say this. You were up 19-6. No, 17. I said 19. I don't know why. 17-6 going into the fourth quarter. J.J. McCarthy is having a rough first game. Coming off a torn ACL and having a rough game. Mind you, the man who came off a torn ACL played an absolute stunning fourth quarter and arguably played a better game. His first game was better than all of Caleb Williams' games in his career so far.
Not argue. Not even the game. J.J. McCarthy's fourth quarter. That quarter is better than any game Caleb Williams has played in the entirety of his career.
Because let me just say this. Caleb Williams played so bad. Mind you, if you look at his stats, he played good. No, he did not play good. He had a lot of bad throws. I feel like sometimes he just chooses not to look at people. And he just makes the wrong decision. Puts DJ Moore in fucking a hospital bed. Trying to kill him. I don't know what it is. But he is just not accurate. It is not good.
Derek, I've been waiting for this.
I'll let you take over.
All day, right? Because, yes, we shit on him hard last year. Hard. And it was warranted.
Yes.
He was garbage. The Chicago Bears did a lot this offseason to try and enhance him. They went out there and drafted a young tight end, right? Who a lot of people in the league think he's going to be fantastic. And obviously that tight end we're talking about is Colston Loveland, right? A lot of people like him. Give him a good blocking tight end. Give him a good big target in the middle of the field. They went out there and signed 2 all-pro offensive linemen. They went out there and drafted a top lineman. They did offensive, by the way, all offensive. They did everything in their power to make Caleb Williams a better quarterback. Not to mention, they probably signed the best offensive-minded coach on the market in Ben Johnson. All of this to try and enhance Caleb Williams. And boy, did it fail in week one. I'm going to read you some stats. And you know what? I don't even have to explain them because anybody who watched this game on Monday night saw it firsthand. Right? If you're a Chicago fan and you were in the stadium, you saw it pretty much every single drive. There was one bullshit pass that he should have hit that he didn't. Among all 32 quarterbacks in week one, he ranked worst in off-target throw rate. He was off the mark 29% of the time to receivers that had catchable balls. He had the most hospital balls thrown. Yes, they look into this stat, ladies and gentlemen. He had 4 hospital balls thrown that were into double coverage where his receiver / running back / tight end could have died. And everybody remembers the DJ Moore one in the fourth quarter where DJ Moore got absolutely fucking walloped within the 20, right? 4th worst in accuracy throw rate. He was 45%. Okay, now let's keep it going, right? I got more. Completion percentage above expected. First in the league this week, Jalen Hurts, right? You alluded to it earlier. Very good completion percentage, right? He had 15% completion percentage over what he was expected. Take a guess who was last.
Caleb Williams.
Caleb Williams. Minus 13.2%.
That's horrible.
Against what he was expected. This guy, there was a couple of throws, and one in particular, which I know every Bears fan could remember, was the throw in the fourth quarter where DJ Moore was wide open, butt booty naked, streaking down the left side of the field, and Caleb Williams overthrows him by 10 yards. That's just one example. This was happening every drive. This guy's accuracy is a real problem. Nobody is doubting his skill, right? He has a ton of arm strength. He really does. He can whip it. And he proved it on a couple of throws, particularly in the first quarter when he ripped a sideline throw right to Odunze, right? It was great. On the run. He's fast. He's very speedy. He can get out of the pocket when he needs to. Nobody's arguing that. The accuracy is something a quarterback should have instinctively. Accuracy shouldn't have to be worked on at the NFL level.
For example, Tua, he, without the CTE, has one of the best accuracies and is one of the most accurate quarterback in the league. But can he throw the ball deep? No. Caleb Williams can throw the ball deep, but can't hit a guy if he's right in front of him.
It's just a shame because he does have the arm strength.
Yes.
And he does have the arm talent. This is why he was drafted first overall, right? Those aren't coincidences. People don't just, there's a ton of scouting done on this guy. Everybody knew he had the arm strength. Everybody knew his biggest flaw was accuracy. And come the NFL, people thought they could train that. People thought they could harness that. And so far, it has been an utter disappointment.
This is one thing I have to say, because it's very important to this. There was a time to where you had Justin Fields, and you had the first pick. You could have traded. I'm thinking in my head, imagine if Justin Field had what Caleb has. Imagine how good Justin Fields would be. You're getting set up perfectly. Ben Johnson, great coach. Wide receivers, solid. Tight end, solid. Running back, Swifty, very good. He's a very good running back. It's just, I don't know what it is. I don't know if he's mentally not there or something like that.
It's just straight up accuracy. He misses throws. He overthrows people consistently. There's multiple times in this game, and I'm sure you can find the videos online, of wide receivers doing their beautiful crossing routes, right? Where one of them is usually open over the middle, and he's throwing it 5 feet to the left of the guy, where it should be an automatic first down. These are not mistakes that NFL quarterbacks should make. These are routine throws, especially when the guys are wide open, that you should be able to hit. And on the flip side of it, because yes, I wanted to bring up Caleb Williams, and I appreciate you bringing up Caleb Williams because I'm very passionate about this because he pisses me off to no end, right? On the flip side of it, the poise, the maturity, the leadership that J.J. McCarthy showed in his first ever start, right? The first 3 quarters of this game, I'm pretty sure every fan in the world was saying he was a bust. Every fan in the world, yet the entirety of the Vikings offense knew what they had in this guy. He threw the pick 6, and after that, something clicked. He turned into Tom Brady, right? He was making throws on the run all over the place. He was doing perfect reads across the field, not to mention his legs were moving around spectacularly. And after the game, multiple of his players, multiple of his receivers, including Aaron Jones, said his presence in the pocket, despite what everything was going on, was absolutely calm and serene. That's a rare gem, right? And you know what? I don't want to get ahead of myself because, yes, he had horrible first 3 quarters. Like, horrific. Let's not discount that, right? Horrific. But you got, maybe I'm naive, but I'm attesting that to just straight up nerves in your first NFL start where you grew up as a Chicago Bears fan.
Oh, 100%. And it's not even the fact, it's motherfucker tore his ACL last year.
So it's his first action in over 2 years.
Exactly. Because this year, I don't think he played one preseason game. He played like 2 snaps. Because they don't want him to get hurt again. So this is their first time playing pretty much since your torn ACL. I love this kid. I love how in the fourth quarter, it's just like everything, you're 100% right. The pick 6 happened, different person. He went to his offensive line. He spoke to all of them. He said, that's my bad. Took blame for it. Next drive, drove down the field, scored.
And I think it was even more telling right after his rushing touchdown in the fourth to pretty much ice the game. Every single one of his offensive linemen came over. And that is the most hyped I've seen a team in a week 1 win, right, with a rookie quarterback in a long time. And he's going to get better, right? He's still learning. He's going to have growing pains. We may be talking about a horrible start next week. Who knows, right? It's all part of the process. I think the one criticism I have for him is he's got to remember he has Justin Jefferson on his team.
Yeah.
And that's fine, right? A lot of nerves. You're throwing the ball all over the place. You're doing a lot of checkdowns to your running backs, to your tight ends. I get it, right? You're the mental clock may be a little bit quicker in the beginning, but kid, remember, you have maybe the best receiver in the NFL. Don't be afraid to use him. And he did in the fourth quarter, and it worked out to perfection.
Yeah. And this is one thing, like, comparing the two. JJ has, for his first year, he's going to have Jordan Addison in 3 weeks. He has Adam Thielen, and he has Justin Jefferson and TJ Hawkinson and Aaron Jones with a solid offensive line. His weapons are great.
They built this team for him to succeed.
And that's what they did with the Bears. They're doing the same exact thing, but for some reason, Caleb Williams is the most inaccurate motherfucker I've ever seen in my life.
It's a shame. Can he turn it around? Yes. I don't doubt it, right? Because of his arm strength. I gotta see it.
I haven't... Alright, I've seen maybe one good game from him. And
it was in a year where you had what? What did they have last year? 4 wins?
Yeah, but the one good game I'm talking about, though, is on Thanksgiving. He had a good game. He had a good game until the last drive. I don't know if we blame it on Eberflus or if we blame it on him. That's a toss-up.
Even as me as a Caleb hater, it's Eberflus.
It's just, you need, in this sophomore year, you had a bad start. You had a bad start to your first game. Next week, I believe it's a Sunday game, like a normal 1 o'clock game. Relax. Go into this week completely different. Week 1, Monday night, under the lights, you had a bad game, it's fine. Move on. Don't let your mental take over, and have a better week. Mind you, I hate the guy. I don't know why, I just don't like him. I don't think he's a good quarterback. It's just, I wish all these young quarterbacks succeed.
Yeah.
So, best of luck, Caleb. Do I think he's going to succeed? No. But that's time for a different day. But, Dean, after this Caleb bashing, which
I feel like I'm sweating after that. I put a lot of passion into that one.
I know you did. And if you just wanted to bash him, just let me know. I would have went like this. But